Babe, wake up. Mammoth mouse just dropped. A couple days ago, the results of a new experiment just dropped where mammoth mutation genes were inserted into a mouse genome in order to make a woolly mouse. Now, this was achieved by a biotechnology company called Colossal that are working to try to de-extinct the woolly mammoth. Basically, what was happening is the team studied a bunch of genes that cause the woolly gene in the mammoths, and when they found which genes those were specifically, they tried to insert them into a bunch of mouse embryos in order to give the mice those mutations to make their hair quite a bit longer. Hence the woolly mouse. You can see up here, there is an example of the woolly mouse as opposed to a regular mouse. It has quite significantly longer and thicker hair than the regular mouse does. This was done as part of the de-extinction project to bring back the woolly mammoths, and part of that is seeing what mutations there are specifically that help them survive better in the cold climates. Kind of the goal of this is to find what genes made the woolly mammoth successful and ideally clone them into an existing African or Indian elephant genome to help bring back the woolly mammoth. Now, this wouldn't be genetically and evolutionarily the exact same, it would just fill the same ecological niche and look and act relatively similar to the prehistoric mammoths. Now, the creation of the woolly mice is a very big technological and research step. However, it is still in the very beginning stages. We're not going to have woolly mammoths back anytime soon. While it has been hypothesized that these mutations in the mammoths and then therefore in the mice do help them survive better in colder climates, that specific part has not been tested yet. We still do not know whether or not these mutations will help these mice that are now mutated to survive better. So a hell of a lot more research is needed before anything else can be done. There are also mixed opinions, again, on whether or not we should even be trying to bring the woolly mammoths back or not. My personal thoughts are that we have so much better things to be using this technology for, such as trying to help endangered species that are currently at risk, instead of trying to bring back a long extinct animal that we don't really need to come back. That sounds kind of bad, but the woolly mammoth has been extinct for quite a while, so it could be better used to help save things like the vaquita, which is a type of porpoise, going very, very, very quickly extinct. There's, I think, less than 20 individuals. Or to boost the current populations of our still existing megafauna, such as our modern elephants and rhinos, which are also endangered and at risk. Or boost the genetic diversity of other at-risk species, such as the cheetah, which is suffering pretty badly from lack of genetic diversity. Hell, I've got an entire freaking playlist of recently extinct animals that I think we should try to bring back before we try to bring back the woolly mammoth, which is long extinct. And most of the recently extinct animals I talk about were caused due to human involvement, and while it is possible that prehistoric humans did have a hand in the extinction of the woolly mammoth, it is likely that they probably would have gone extinct anyway with the changing climate and changing pressures and all of that. So while it is very cool and a very interesting and significant scientific achievement that we did, well, I say we, but that the woolly mouse was created, I think that we could better be using this technology, not bringing back the woolly mammoth, but instead helping other species currently at risk or have gone recently extinct.